Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Night Live with Wealth Builders Worldwide. I am your host this evening and presenting the Wealth Builders Worldwide Wealth Building presentation. And I am honored to be able to do this for you guys tonight. We are live on Facebook. So I'm going to give you a minute to share it on your Facebook page and share it with some friends, get the names of people on there. Let's get this started, all right? All right, let's get this started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to, I've always wanted to say this, Saturday Night Live with Wealth Builders Worldwide. We're excited that we can be here with you guys this evening. And we want to welcome everybody that has joined us here on goldvox.info and on Facebook Live as well. It is being shared on my Facebook page, which is Rodney Berger. So if you want to look me up, you'll find the live stream being shared there, and it's open for everybody to share. Okay, so I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I am ready to share some life-changing information this evening. And I am known as the CIO, by the way, which means consistently inspiring others. And it is my desire. That's why I love doing it, is to inspire you all this evening. So let's go. All right, so there's a big question here. If you've been looking for a better way, you've come to the right place. Are you ready? Type in the chat box for those that are on Goldvox and on Facebook Live. Are you ready for that better way of information tonight? Let's see your responses, everybody. Whew. All right, so what we're going to do tonight, we're going to start off sharing the story of this amazing couple right here. And this happens to be my sponsor, Mr. Michael L. Delco. I actually knew him from several years ago. He used to be the praise and worship leader for our church in Atlanta while we were in our church in New York. How cool is that, right? Two different locations, but we knew him. He didn't know us, but we knew him. He was an amazing worship leader. He has, I don't want to say had, he has an amazing voice. And that's what really got us excited. So it's amazing how God brings connections together. And so anyway, so we got connected and we got connected on Facebook, and I was watching him, and then he shared with me about this amazing opportunity that we're going to share with you this evening called Care International. However, let me tell you his story. He was a mortgage broker for 15 years, and he was a manager of 3 locations. And I just learned this yesterday. He had a cubicle as a manager, but he did have an office, but he had a cubicle as well. Now you would think a manager would have a nice sized office so he could show clients, his success as a mortgage broker, but we'll leave that alone. He was well known at a well-known bank. I won't mention it, or did I already say it? Wells Fargo? Oh, I did. He was a manager of 3 locations for Wells Fargo. And things started to change for him, but he was trying to find a better way because they were messing around with his commission and his team's commission. He's like, man, this is not cool. So anyway, he was looking for a better way, but he didn't know what it was going to be. He did some other things before, but then here comes Carrot Bar. He got that one phone call, waited a week, then he finally checked out the video. And he thought these guys said carrot as in the vegetable. He's like, I ain't interested in some juicing thing. And he goes, no, carrot as in gold. The light bulb clicked on, and ladies and gentlemen, in 103 days, because he had fire in his belly to be free from his job, he was able to do it. He was able to fire his boss in 103 days. He had an amazing mentorship of our senior partner, Mr. Ty Beth. So I know I said a whole lot more than I normally would, but listen, I had to share that because this is Saturday Night Live, guys. But I had to share that important information because in 103 days, he became free. Then I already shared that part. Then his wife, she was a more corporate trainer for 20 years, and she did very well with that. Then 2 years ago, she became free. And so now they're both full-time in Karatbars, and they're retired at the same time. So they're having fun during Karatbars. So, and I appreciate him for sharing that information with me. And I make sure I tell him every day. And I know he's watching right now, Mr. Michael Dalco. Thank you for saying yes to this amazing wealth building system that we have our hands on. So the next big thing is, what is your reason why? You know, I have this book here. Let me get it out for you. And Mr. Beth, our senior partner, wrote this book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto. And he says, we got to dream bigger. You know, we're not dreaming big enough, because if it doesn't scare us, it ain't big enough. So are you dreaming big? And what is your reason why? So ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to help you to determine about this opportunity we have to share with you this evening, because your why is going to be the fuel to your success. Like Mr. Dalco and his wife, their why is help them to be successful. So again, Mr. Ty Beth, our senior partner, wrote this book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto, an amazing read. I've even shared it with some teenagers, and they love it. And it's for everybody. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, what is your plan? Where are you in your life right now? Think about that for a second here. Where are you in your life right now? And if you have pen and paper in front of you, write it down. Ask you that question. Ask yourself that question. Where are you in your life right now? Okay. And where would you like to be in the future? Do you want to be in the same place you are now a few years down the road? Or do you want to be different? Okay. So where would you like to be in the future? Now, if you keep doing for the next 10 years what you did in the last 10 years, will you reach your goal? And you know, they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. What kind of changes do you need to make to be different in 10 years? Well, let's see if we can help you with that this evening. And here's the truth, guys. We do not have enough time to keep doing what we've been doing. We don't have enough time. You know, time goes quick. I'm telling you, it's already almost the end of February in 2020. What happened to January? What happened to February, guys? It's quick. But how long are you going to take to make a decision of what changes you want to make in your life? So we're going to take a look at the timeline here. This is the life timeline, or the matrix timeline. And we are to start school at 5 years old. And I said this story before. I failed pre-K. I probably should have graduated in 83 instead of 84, but I failed pre-K, guys. How do you fail pre-K? I did, somehow. They sent me back twice. So anyway, they teach you to get started in school at a young age. And when I was in New York, they started our kids at 3 years old, 3 and 4. So the 5 years, that may be the average, but man, in New York, it was 3 and 4 year old. That's crazy. So we graduate high school at 18 years old. So you spend a majority of your years in school. And then you decide, I want to go to college. You go to college for 4 more years. And then perhaps you want to go for another higher education. So you go for an additional 2 to 4 years in your postgraduate work. And then you get out by the age of 26. So that's 20 years or 21 years in school, being educated by the system. I heard something powerful today by Robert Kiyosaki. The system being told what to teach. They will not teach you financial education, because they're teaching you to work a job so that you have a job. Man, so for 21 years, if you go to a grad school or continue until you're 26, you're being educated in a system that's not going to teach you the truth about financial education. I'm jumping ahead, but man, I had to say that. I heard that interview with Mr. Robert Kiyosaki today. It was powerful. So your typical corporate lifespan is 40 plus years. An average length of time on a job is 4.5 years. Depending on your vocation, it could be longer, but the average is 4.5 years. I worked at a company when I retired, took an early retirement. I was there 15 years, and a lot of other people were there 15 plus years. And some people are still there even today, but they shrunk their company. My whole department is gone now. But one lady that's on my team, she's like a sister to me, she's still there. She's waiting for them to get rid of her. But anyway, we'll leave that alone. But then, you know, you have your 40 plus years hustling backwards. We're like that hamster on the hamster wheel. Instead of going forward, we're going backwards. Whew. And then confused and dazed at 62 to 65, you retire. And then you're like, what am I going to do with my life? And here's the hard truth, everyone. Let me check. Okay. Here's the hard truth. The average life expectancy in America as of 2019 is 81 years old. That's not for me, though. I'm going to be here a long time. You guys could be tired of me. I'm going to be here 120 plus years. I speak that over myself every day. So the average may be 81, but that's not for me. And you don't have to take that either. But here, because here in Wealth Builder, we speak life. We talk about life, and not just the financial literacy, but we talk about having life and enjoying life. But anyway, back to the realization of the hard truth. Life expectancy after retirement would be approximately 16 years. Oh my God, 40 years of working, then you have 16 years of life possibly left. What kind of what is that? That's not something I would look forward to. But unfortunately, people who are in the system don't realize. They just take that as normal. That's how life is. It is what it is. But we don't say that here because it's not it is what it is, because we got the truth of what we're going to share with you tonight. According to the Economic Policy Institute, you know, the average saving for those between 30 and 61 is $95,000. It sounds like a lot, but really it's not, if you really think about it, because the cost of living, it depends on where you live. I mean, if you live in New York, that's not going to last long at all. That's where I came from. Here in Atlanta, cost of living is totally different. But again, that's still not enough, no matter where you live, for a long period of time. And of course, healthcare cost is skyrocketing. You know, it's crazy. So let's take a look at the retirement timeline. All right, so you retire between the age of, let's say, 62 and 65. A lot of people do it at 62 because they're ready to quit their job and take their Social Security and whatever retirement plan they have. And they hopefully have something in their 401k. You know, there's a lot of people on our team, Wealth Builders Worldwide. 2008 was disastrous for them. They lost over half of their 401k. And you know what the company is saying? Oh, too bad. You know, they don't care. That's why they got rid of the pension, because they were responsible for the pension. But with 401k, it's not in their hands. It is what it is, you know, with the market. So you're going to depend on your 401k to help you, or you're going to depend on Social Security. You know, Social Security, they're expecting it to run out by 2034. That's not too far off, guys. That's only, what, 14 years? So you've got to depend on Social Security, and if you get anything, you get at least $1,000 a month. You know, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law passed last year, and before they had both of their Social Security, which was helping them to make it, okay? Well, then when he passed, she lost her Social Security and got his. And she was like, oh my God, how am I going to make it? But thank God he turned some things around for her. She don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's a God story there. But anyway, but again, Social Security was taken away the lesser amount, but she got the more amount, but it still wasn't enough. Now tell me if that makes any sense. All right, so, and here's the unfortunate thing. You know, many of us grew up in the same home. You know, my family, we were the, I don't want to say gypsies, but you know, we traveled, we moved around a lot. We lived in New York for a long time. We moved around to different places. So we got the adventure of being in different places, but we finally settled here in Atlanta. But imagine for those, I mean, I grew up in the same house from baby to adulthood, you know, well, not quite into full adulthood, but, you know, young adult. So I grew up in the same home. So imagine the parents having to sell your home that you grew up in so they can afford a smaller place. That can be devastating for the family, but you know, you have to do, it is what it is, right? So, but we're gonna fix that tonight because it is not what it is what it is. That's how the system makes it, all right? And then you're retired and you still don't have enough money. You shrunk the house, you got a smaller house, you took some of the money that you sold from the house that you sold, you have that money that's left over, then that's gone. Then you're like, all right, I guess I got to jump back into the workforce to survive and go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. You know, you think that's their dream job is to go to Walmart and stand there and say hello? I mean, maybe for some they like that. That's okay. We can't judge them for that. But if they're doing it because they have to, that's what breaks my heart. Big time. So at 81 years old, as they say the average lifespan is for most Americans, you're finally debt free. You die. And you have all that debt no longer there, except your family is going to be responsible for them, depending on how it worked out. But I know when my father passed away, we got all his debt, or my mother did, not we, but my mother did. So we had there were some things that we were able to cancel, but you know, that's not something you want to leave for your family, right? And then you're still dazed and confused. So ladies and gentlemen, you go to school for 12 years, college 4 more years, plus maybe an additional 4 more years. Then you go to work until you die. Great. That system is broken. Tell that to your baby. Oh, honey, guess what your life is going to be? You're going to go to school for 12 years. You're going to go to college for 4 to 8 years. You're going to work until you die. That's it. It's broken, guys. This poor kid, he's realized what's happening here. He's like, can I just go back into the room where it's safe and warm? Oh, all right. Here's the problem. You can't outwork an exponential inflation with a linear income. And here we're going to say it again. You don't have enough time to keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Warren Buffett said he's a billionaire, in case you didn't know that. He's a multi-billionaire. And if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. Is that what you want, ladies and gentlemen? I know I don't want that. And I know what it's like to make money while you sleep. It's amazing. Trust me. It's an amazing feeling that when you wake up from a nap because you were tired, because you were doing stuff all day, and then you got paid while you were sleeping. That's powerful. This handsome gentleman here, my sponsor, Mr. Michael Jelko, he says, if you don't find out what real money is, you will work until you die. And real money is not that big pile of cash that you're looking for. Here's the definition of money. Anything that is defined as money must be a store of value, and it must store your labor. It must be worth as much more in the future as it is today. So let me ask you this, that paper money that you're working hard for, does it keep a store of value? And we're going to find out if it does or not, because that's a great question. Ask yourself that question. Does your hard-earned paper money, does it meet the definition of money? Well, we're going to find out in just a minute. And 4 keys to building wealth. Number 1, you got to create residual income. You have to accumulate appreciating assets. And you have to outrun inflation. And then you have to utilize the advantage of the tax code. A lot of people are excited right now because it's tax season. Watch this.
Oh my gosh.
Where's all your money gone, Daddy?
Taxes. 9, 10, 11. Let me fix my houses.
Bug, it's okay. It's part of the game.
No, it's not.
It is.
Fun.
It's not fun to what?
It's the worst part of the game.
Oh, it's what?
Taxes.
And that is the worst part of life, isn't it? Taxes. Listen to this. Taxes could take as much as 40% of the income you worked hard for over the course of your career. How many remember your first job and you wonder where all your money went? It went into taxes. I cry like that too. And a lot of people are excited right now because they think they're getting all their money back in the refund, but really you're taxing your income taxes, sales taxes, your purchase taxes. You're getting taxed on a lot of things because the system is designed to take as much money from you as they can. We're going to fix that problem tonight. Are you ready for the solution? I'm ready to tell you. So let's check out what the answer is. So what do we do about that? What do we do? Well, let's tell you. We're going to talk about the cash flow quadrant. You have a job, E as an employee, or you're self-employed with the S, you own a job. So with both of those, you know, of course, corporate jobs, you know, they give you sick time, vacation time. But if you're one of the people that work hard and you don't take it, then you're fine. But if you use it, that helps when you're off. But what happens if you use all of it? Or if you have a job that doesn't provide any sick time or leave time, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And it's the same thing as self-employed. If you don't work, you don't get paid. And if something were to happen to you where your self-employment job benefits your family. We had a powerful testimony from one of our wealth builders yesterday. She said, many of us people are deceived thinking that the self-employment is the answer. But like she said, if you don't work, you don't eat. But we're going to fix that here tonight. So what you want to do is you want to be on the right side of the quadrant, not the left side. So on the right side is you're a business owner and you have a system that continues to operate, even if you're there at the job site or not. The system is generating money for you all the time, okay? And then with that, you have an investor and where money works for you. I like that better. What do you think about that? Would you rather have money work for you than you have to struggle and work for money? So this is the way to leverage business that maximizes both the B and the I quadrant. And that's what we have for you this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together. I'm going to share with you this amazing company called Karatbars International. This place, this business, this company has changed my life. And I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. So let's take a look at Karatbars International. It answers all four of those keys. It creates residual income. It creates an accumulating, appreciating asset. Everything, basically everything in Karatbars that you acquire is an asset. Okay, you're not spending your money, you're exchanging your money into access. And then next, we have a whole system where you outrun inflation. How cool is that? And then last but not least, you utilize the advantage of the tax code, where you have the taxes working for you, not against you. You get excited about your tax season because you know you have your deductions and all that good stuff. And again, I can't give you tax advice, but you have a lot of more benefits as a home-based business owner. Karatbars International was founded in 2011, and we have shipping in over 145 plus countries. We're specializing in the production and sale of high-quality gold products in small transaction-friendly weight. And let me get one out for you. I'm going to show you. And we have small friendly weights, ladies and gentlemen. We have what's called cash gold. I mean, this is the friendly weights right here. This is a exchangeable assets right here that can be used for products, goods, and services. And we also have, that's what I love about this, ladies and gentlemen, is this is a gram of gold, small transaction-friendly weight of gold. You don't have to think that you have to get a kilogram of gold. You can if you want to here, but Why not start off a little bit at a time? Little with much in a long time. So think about that. You know, a drop of water in a bucket may look like nothing to begin with, but you keep letting that water drip in that bucket, after a while, that bucket's going to be full. Isn't that a powerful revelation? Oh my God, I just thought of that. I want to say that again. You have a bucket and you're dripping water. It may not look like much, but you keep letting that water drip in that bucket. Eventually that bucket's going to be full and it's going to overflow. With that one last little drop, it's going to start overflowing. So that's what we're doing here at Care Bars International. We're providing you a small increments of gold that you can stack up and it's gain. This is the only weight gaining program that actually benefits you, because you want to gain your weight in gold. Man, you guys are getting me fired up. I don't even see what you're saying. Woo. Okay, next, ladies and gentlemen. This is our CEO and founder, Dr. Harold Seitz. Let's give him an applause. Man, this guy is amazing. I've met him several times. I've gotten pictures of him with me and my family. We have met him in person. He's approachable. He's not some guy that's far away that you don't know his heart, you don't know, but this gentleman, you do know his heart. We get to touch him and talk to him, and he loves us. He loves this company. He puts his best into this company, and his desire is for everyone to become free from the system of debt. And not too many CEOs are like that. So I want to thank God for Mr. Harold Seitz. And he's also an author. He wrote 2 books, and he's also been on several magazines. He's also the senator on the European Economic Council. So he's not just some fly by on the wall type of guy. He's been around. He's exposed into the economic realm. He's known by billionaires and multimillionaires around the world. So he's not a stranger to the global economic system. So I thank God for him, because of him, we have something that can help people become free. Whew. And I used to not like CEOs because of the job that I had in before I took my retirement. They weren't approachable. And when you talk to them, they act like they were better than you. Our CEO, he is not like that. His heart is for the people, and he'll talk to you, and he actually hears our hearts, and he always has to make sure how everybody on the field is doing. He cares for the people. That's what I love about this guy. And he's coming to our Let's Go weekend in Atlanta in April. He's coming here. That's amazing. And he's coming all the way from Germany, by the way. And his mission, ladies and gentlemen, is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, to make it as easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is that Care Bars help millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. That sounds like a powerful mission, ladies and gentlemen. We accumulate gold. We don't buy gold. We exchange our paper money into gold, and we accumulate it. We gain our weight in gold. I love that. Anyway, experts recommend exchange portions of your cash into gold. He who owns gold always has money, said the former CEO of the Federal Reserve, Alan Greenspan. I'll read that again. He who owns gold always has money. Robert Kiyosaki says gold is God's money, and gold attracts wealth. If you need $1 million, he said, get $1 million of gold and it will attract wealth. If you need $5,000 or $100, get $100 worth of gold and it attracts wealth. I actually personally did that one time. I said, you know, I believe that this attracts wealth. So I went and exchanged my paper money into gold, and I kind of said that prayer. I said, God, I thank you that as I exchange my paper money into gold, it will attract wealth. And guys, I'm telling you, I saw the evidence that particular time on forward where extra income just started coming in out of the blue. I'm telling you, it works. It's powerful. Gold attracts wealth. So listen to this. In 1932, since 1932, gold has outperformed currency by more than 6,200%. I didn't say 62%. I said 100, that's 6,200%. $100,000 worth of gold acquired in 1932 will be now worth $6.289 million. Now, don't you wish if your grandparents or your family didn't save gold back then? Most of us, that's our case. We didn't have family that saved in gold. But guess what? We are the Josephs of our family right now. We are the grandparents to be, or soon to be, or our grandparents currently, where we have gold that will outlast our generation, because our families will be taken care of for many generations. Man, isn't that powerful? My God. And gold's been shooting up like crazy. And we don't speculate on that because no matter what, gold is an appreciating asset. Whew. All right, 1920. This truck, the Ford truck, was $645, and you could purchase that truck with 1 kilogram of gold. Because gold was worth $645 a kilo back then. Today, actually, as of yesterday, somebody blew me out of the water in the car yesterday. They said because of the price of gold now, a kilogram is worth $52,000. But for this example here, that $40,000 truck is the price. What's changed? The value of the money, the cash. But that 1 kilogram of gold can buy you a better truck today that's worth $52,000 per kilogram. My God. Whew. Price stability and economy means that the general price level in an economy does not change much over time. Inflation. It's the prices of goods and services that go up and the value of the money goes down. How many of you notice, I always like sharing this as an example. Remember, toilet paper used to perfectly fit in your wall dispenser. Remember? Remember? How many of you remember the time when it started shrinking? It shrunk because it used to fit my hand. And then one day we get a whole new set of packages, bring it home. All of a sudden it was smaller than my hand. I asked my wife, I said, honey, we've been robbed. Our toilet paper shrunk, but we had to pay the same price. Then it happened, it shrunk again. Then all of a sudden everything else started shrinking. Half a gallon ice cream is no longer half a gallon. Girl Scout cookies, they're selling them all over the place now. I've been driving by, ladies and gentlemen. I look and I keep going. But even that's a waste because now they shrunk the cookies, they shrunk the packages, but you're paying the same amount. So that's an example of inflation. And here in 1998, you were able to get $20 worth of food that would fill up the cart, okay? And then in 2005, $20, if you notice, the $20 bill changed at that time as well. And in 2005, it kind of partially filled that grocery cart. Well, today, if you notice, they have smaller carts now. So that $20 may fill that cart, the small one, or the basket. That's crazy, right? Here, I love this example. A gram of gold in 1971, a year before they took the dollar off the gold standard. In 1971, a gram of gold would buy 5 loaves of bread. The dollar bill, since it was gold backed by then, at that time, would buy you 4 loaves of bread. Okay, so it has some value. Today, that 1 gram of gold will give you at least 20 loaves of bread. I think it's 20, right? Yeah, 20 loaves of bread. And the dollar today, barely even a loaf of bread. Maybe a couple of slices. Inflation is no fun, ladies and gentlemen, but we have the answer and the solution for that, and that's gold. Gold outpaces inflation. We pay ourselves first, not last. We're always taught to pay everybody else first, and then, or give your tithes and pay everybody else, but we're never taught to pay ourselves first. The #1 millionaire secret is exchanging declining paper dollars into the world's best tier 1 appreciating asset, gold. The poor and the middle class, what do? They do it the opposite. They spend, and then if they have any left, then they save it, okay? excuse me. The rich and the wealthy, they save and then they spend. Our business model is simple. Here, we're going to show you how to, you ready for this? I'm going to show you how to start your own business to maximize the tax benefit. And we're going to help you to teach you how to pay yourself first with a tier one asset, gold, to outpace inflation. And then we're going to build a referral network to create residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? We're going to show you the compensation plan. We're going to go over it briefly because you're not going to remember everything I share with you tonight. But remember one thing, this will change your life. It will, your family, your future self will say thank you. Here's our compensation plan. So the two keys of the compensation plan, and that is to leverage and have exponential growth. You guys know, Paul Getty. He has the gas stations and he's a big oil guy. He has this wealth principle. I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own efforts. Would you rather be the guy that pushes a big rock ball up the mountain by yourself? Would you rather have 100 people helping you to take that ball over the top? Oh, that rock over the top. We're going to cover a couple different things. Part of the compensation plan, we'll talk about the unilevel bonus, the direct commission, and the dual team bonus. And last but not least, but the matching bonus. I'm going to give you a quickest disclaimer here. We are not financial advisors. This presentation is not designed to give financial advice. The following examples show calculations for illustration purposes only and is not a guarantee of income. So we're going to talk about here sweat equity. That's when you're trying to do everything yourself in the form of labor, and to opposed to a financial equity such as paying others to perform the task. Sweat equity has an application in business, for example, where the owner put in effort and toil to build the business. We're going to talk about what we really do here. We do group economics here. It could be defined as everybody having the same goal and purpose and consciously pursuing that same interest together to create sustainability and secure economy for themselves. And we don't only do it for ourselves, we help each other to do the same thing. So we're going to talk about saving your goal for yourself and sharing with others how to do the same. You sponsor at least 5 people to maximize the unilevel compensation plan. And you can get up to a 6% to infinity. This is the free position, ladies and gentlemen. You can get paid up to 6% by sponsoring people and getting them to start saving in gold and sharing with others how to do the same in the free position, up to 6%. You will be compensated monthly through the unilevel compensation plan to infinity. There's no level market or no level limit. It's to infinity. Whew. Okay, so the direct commission. We also got to talk about the dual team system where you get a multi-package and we'll get 10% on your first generation, meaning that's the people that you personally sponsor, and you get 3% on the second generation of the people that you sponsor, who they sponsor, and then the third generation, you get 2%. We have the bronze, silver, and gold and VIP packages, and we'll tell you what that means in just a second here. I like talking about this. Now, how many of you every year out to grocery store where you can get a free turkey, free lasagna, you get, by collecting the points. Every time you tag your little, your grocery store card, they get the barcode and they scan it, and then you get so many points that comes with the product, everything that you buy, and you get a free turkey. So everything has points or units to it, right? Well, here in Care Bars, we use in the dual team system, every product, gold in the system has units attached to it. There are some things that do not, but we have a whole list of everything, but majority of everything has units attached to it. So for example, the bronze package comes with 1 to 3 units, the silver package comes with 5 to 20, and the gold package comes with 50, and then the VIP comes with 75 to 100 units. So what does that mean? What's that do for you? Okay, well, watch this. So you have a left team and a right team. If you have the unit level, as you continue to build your team, it automatically places people left and right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. And in the end, when you start growing a big team, it kind of looks like a diamond because it's got all these pieces. But anyway, you have a left team and a right team. Now, every time that your left team or right team, it doesn't matter, gets 25 units from all the products and packages that were purchased on your team, and when there's 50 units on one side and 25 with the other, you get paid. And we call that a dual team payout. I want to say that again real slow. Every time your left team gets 25 units and your right team gets 50 units, you get paid. What's called a dual team payout. And we call that DTP. Okay, so we love DTP a lot. And what is the DP? How much you can pay when you get a dual team payout? That depends on which package that you have. But that we'll talk about that in just a second here. And those dual team payouts, they are good till infinity. There's no level limit. There's no nothing. You get those until infinity. All right. So you can have 1 million people on your team if you want to. How about that? Isn't that amazing? My God, that's amazing. Whew. Man, I love what we do here, guys. The bronze package gives you 40 euro per dual team payout. The silver package gives you 50 euro. The gold package gives you 60 euro. And the VIP gives you 80 euro per dual team payout. So now you want to leverage which package is going to work best for you. Okay. You want to get paid a little bit, or do you want to get paid more? I want to ask everybody on that. Okay, everybody, do you want to get paid a little bit, or do you want to get paid a lot? Tell me in the chat box, a little bit or a lot. Yeah, everybody's saying a lot. Come on now, that's what I'm saying. So get in where you fit in. I mean, we don't say you have to go jump into VIP. If you can, go for it. But if you want to start your way with the bronze, work your way up eventually, that's fine too. But it depends on what your dream is. Remember, it's all about the dream, your why. Okay, so again, every time you get a dual team payout, you get paid based on which package that you have. All right, so we're going to give you an example here of the 2x2. When you open your free account, you choose the business package or the multi-package, and you set up your auto exchange. Now, auto exchange is an optional feature. It's not required, but it does leverage you to earn free gold with the loyalty program that we have. You can set it for weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You choose what you want to do with that. Then you start your dual team by sponsoring 2 people or more who will do the exact same thing. Duplication is the key to wealth here. Okay, so on your first generation, you're going to get 10%. Now, your second generation, those 2 that you sponsored, they sponsored 2. That's 2 people, they sponsor 2. And then they will duplicate those 2 steps. Get a multi-package and set up the auto exchange. And then you will get 3% commission on those packages. All right. Then those sets of 2, they sponsor 2, so that's 4. That's the third generation, and you're going to get 3% commission on the third generation. All right. So again, you know how the power of 2, the 2, 4, 6, 8, you know, and then 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. I feel like I'm in, whew, that brings back memories of networking class, you know, when you're learning your bytes and all that stuff. My goodness. So anyway, so you can go up to 1,024 people on your team by simply duplicating 2 by 2. All right. What's your potential with that amount of people? This is, in this example, these 3 simple steps will position you to earn at least $2,000 plus a month part-time in the next 90 to 120 days. Part-time. How many of you like that? I like that. That's pretty good. And that's just the beginning. There are no levels. Whew. And, you know, everybody's like, well, what's the catch? What's the limit? There's 180,000 dual team payouts allowed per week. 180,000, guys. You're talking almost a couple $1 million that you can potentially make in a week. Yes, yeah. Okay, excuse me. So we're going to talk about the multi-packages. Man, when we first came out with these, I didn't have no clue what they meant. So Mr. Doc would say, aren't you excited? I said, I don't know. I'm excited now because I understand. So I'm going to do my very best without overwhelming you, explaining how powerful these multi-packages are, all right? So with these multi-packages, they come with exclusive point, or for short, E-point, okay? Can you do me a favor, guys? I want you, and I'm going to interact with you. In the chat box, I want you to follow with me. Type in E-point, okay? Just type E-point. I want you to get this. Type in E-point, E-point. Everybody, type it. E-point, okay? So with these multi-packages, you get E-point. And in these multi-packages, you get free cash gold. Put on there free gold in the chat box, please. Free gold. Yes, yes, come on now. Free gold, baby. And people wonder why people are concerned about the price of gold. I ain't concerned, it's free. Whew. All right, anyway, earn dual team matching bonuses. Put on their bonuses, please, matching bonuses. That's a whole powerful thing in itself. We'll explain what that means in just a second. Whew. All right, so first thing first, we're here to show you what we have, but it's up to you to decide what you want. We don't tell you what to do. We just guide you and show you so that you can make an executive decision for yourself, what's best for you and your family. The preferred packages are the package number 7, which is the VIP. You're talking about $4,900 in US dollars. And with that, you have 7 generations. Can somebody please help me with this? My God, 7 generations here, ladies and gentlemen, where you can earn E-point, 900 E-point, and 1 gram of cash gold for free, and you get a dual team payout, a dual team matching bonus of 5%, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. Basically, every time you get your first generation or up to 7 generations, anytime anybody in your team gets a dual team payout based on whatever package they have, you get 5% of that dual team payout. That's the matching bonus. So for example, if it's a VIP, somebody on your team that you sponsored, your first generation, they get a dual team of 80 euros for the VIP, you get 5% of that 80 euros. Does it subtract from them? Not at all. It doesn't hurt them at all. It's an extra bonus. That's why I call it a bonus that you get, and you get those bonuses up for 7 generations. Man, I gotta put my seatbelt on. Click. 7 generations of those on your team that get the VIP number 7. You'll get 900 E-points each, and you'll get cash gold each at 1 gram, and then you get the dual team 5% matching bonus. What do you get when you get the package? You get, of course, your 80 euros per dual team payout. You get 7,400 E-points. And you're like, well, what's so special about the E-point? My God, I'll share with you that in a minute. Hold on to your seat, ladies and gentlemen. It gets better. Now, let's say you can't do number 7, but you can do number 6. All right, number 6 comes out to, let's say, $3,300. All right, so it gives you 5,000 E point, okay? And it still gives you the VIP status, which is 80 euro per door team payout. And you still get 7 generation. You get E point for each person on your team, the generations, this whatever up to 7 generations. You get E points of 550 for each one who gets the number 6 on your team. And you get half a gram of cash gold, and you get the 5% matching bonus. Are you excited yet? I'm trying to contain myself. This is amazing. See, I finally, the light bulb came on for me. I thank God for our team members, Al Murray, Rodney Roach, Mr. Michael Delco, and Mr. Roger Williams, those who took the time to explain these multi-packages. Once I got the understanding of it, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. Ooh, and it's here for you guys. All right, so let's say you can't do 7 or 6, but you can do number 5. You're talking about $2,100 in US dollars, and you get 60 euro per payout, and then you get 3,050 E points. And it goes to 5 generations, okay? So with each generation that on your team that purchases, whether you're VIP or a gold, whoever gets to purchase the gold status in your downline or your team, you will get 350 E points. You'll get a third of a gram of cash gold, and you still get the matching bonus, which is 5%. Man, I hope this is clear. I'm trying my best to make this clear because this is so amazing. I'm trying to stay calm. All right. So let's say you can't do number 4, 5, or 6. I'm sorry, 5, 6, or 7, but you can do number 4. You're talking about $630 in US dollars, and it comes with 1,650 E points, and it comes with 1,650 E points, and you get 3 generations of the matching bonuses, and you get 2.2 grams of cash, 1/10 of a gram of cash gold, and you get 120 E points per transaction that's sold in your team. All right, for number 4 packages. So let's say you are a VIP, you got a number 7, and somebody purchases the number 4, you get those benefits of you get that amount and number 4 as a VIP because they purchased a silver package. You get the idea. Each one, you get the benefits of all that. But you know, if everybody on your team, which you know that would be unrealistic. Not everybody. Well, some people may all get VIP. That's the place to be, guys. Is VIP. If everybody can get a number 7, that means every time somebody on your team gets a VIP number 7, you get a gram of gold with that, and then a 900 E point. And free cash gold. Come on, guys. And it's still and this system is fair for everybody. Harold Sight, he didn't just make it so you have to spend $1,000 in order to benefit. He made a benefit for everybody. So listen to this. We have starter packages. If you can't get into $600, but you can only come up with maybe $300, that's okay. We have what's called a bronze package, multi-pack. And it gives you 40 euros. When Mr. Delco, my sponsor, became free in 103 days, at that time, the silver package was giving you 40 euros per dual team payout. So now the silver package then is now the bronze package. So if he can become free with a silver package in 103 days, you can become free in 103 days if you choose to do so. I can't guarantee time because his work ethic was incredible, crazy incredible. It depends on what your dream is. But you can become free with the starter package number 3. Wow, that rhymed, didn't it? You can become free with starter package number 3. All right, and with that, and again, exactly, get in where you fit in, man. Now for the bronze status, you get again the 40 euro per payout, and you get it's about $300, and you get 750 E points included. And for 2 generations of transactions of those who buy number 3 or whatever is purchased in your team, you're going to get 60 E points and then 1/10 of a gram of gold, cash gold. Last but not least is package number 2. It gives you the bronze status. You get a 40 euro per payout, and you get approximately it's about $200, and you'll get 485 E points included with that, and you get 2 generations of E points of 40 E points only. okay? So get in where you fit in, all right? And by the way, whatever, some of these, like when they're starting off, they have a time period. The number 7 is for a whole year for the matching bonuses. And the rest of them are 6 months right now for a temporary time. There's 6 months once you first start. But here's the thing, your status, and whether you're VIP, gold, silver, or bronze, are there forever. So it's not required to have to purchase another one again. It's up to you if you choose to do so. That's why I love this company, man. You don't lose the benefit of being a VIP after a year. You always are a VIP, or you always are a bronze unless you up it up. We got something special to share with you in just a minute though, called the 5 and 5. You'll love this. All right, so before we go there, here we go. Here's the 5 and 5 promotion called the Carrot Fast Track. You sponsor 5 affiliates. Let's say you started off with the bronze, okay? Let's say you start off with number 2. And you sponsor 5 people, and the minute, see, here's what I love about Carrot Bird. If you don't get a package right away, for whatever reason, the clock doesn't start until you purchase your package. So the minute you hit that buy button to do the transaction, that's when your 5 weeks start. So keep that in mind. It doesn't start when you register your free account. It starts when you purchase your package. All right. So you sponsor 5 people within the first 5 weeks of acquiring your business package, and at your package level or higher. So if you're a bronze and you got 5 people to get a bronze or higher, the company will upgrade you to the next highest package status at no cost. I'm done. At no cost. Can you please tell me upgrade for free in the chat box, please? And those who are watching on Facebook, please put in your comments, upgrade for free. Come on, man. Upgrade for free. Who does that, man? Please tell me. Who does that? It's Carrot Bird International. So listen to this. It gets better. So you get your free upgrade, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I almost skipped to the next slide. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Let's say you're really fast. Now, again, you set your own pace. Our senior partner always said, give yourself time and your team to succeed. But man, if you're accelerating and you're fast and you still have a few weeks left in your 5 weeks after you got your free upgrade, you can go for it again and get a second free upgrade within that same 5 weeks. I double Dino dare you to try it. Oh God, I love this, man. And I love you guys. I'm excited for you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're taking the time to understand this tonight and to be with us, especially if you're a guest. We love you. We want to see the best for you and your family for generations to come, because that's what this is all about. Whew. All right, so we're going to talk about the exclusive points value estimation. All right. I'm going to do my best to explain it, but really quickly, but briefly. Now, let's say you got the number 7, the 4,500 euro, which is at $4,900. You get the 7,400 E points, right? The estimated value, we figure like 25 cents per EP, but we'll explain how we figure that in just a moment. But let's say for that each generation for your VIP, when people get a VIP, you'll get 225 euros worth of E point. 225 euros in value of E point. And then you get 50 euros, or depending on the price of the gram of gold that day, you get that much in a gram of gold. So 225 euros in value of E point for the VIP. For number 6, it's about 138 euros. And then down the line, 88, 30, 15, 10 euros, and then even 5 euro for the number 1. So everybody benefits. Let's take a look at this. All right, so here's an example. The Impulse phone, it costs about 1,250 euro. It is 1,250 euros. So if you look in your back office, in your Carrot Bird account, you'll see that that's how much it costs. Well, you can also purchase that with 5,000 E points. So that's where we came up with the value of about 125 cents. You know, we're not quoting that's what always the value is going to be, but that's the idea that we're working with here for this example. All right. It's not a guarantee of what it is, but this is the example that we came up with from what we see in our back office. Whew. Okay, what's the slide doing now? Okay. All right, so included, I'm sorry, I didn't see the bottom there. Included with your EP value, total for the VIP will come out to $2,018 in E-point. That's for the VIP number 7. And if you were to exchange that $2,018 into our KBC cryptocurrency that's linked to gold, you'll be able to get 201,826 KBC coin. Are you holding on to your seat, ladies and gentlemen? I'm trying, guys. You ever seen like somebody in a conference room and all of a sudden the chair goes back and their legs are up in the air? My legs are about to be up in the air in just a second, man. Whew. All right. EP matching bonus value for the VIP is about $245. Okay, hold on. And the gold matching is 1 gram. So again, we have the different amounts per each of the packages. You can get 130,000 KBC possibly around for the number 6, and for the 83,000 for number 5, 45 for number 4. Just look at this, man. It's amazing what the potential is. But and there's more. I hate when they say that, you know, the special infomercial. And there's more. Well, for real, guys, there's more, and it's exciting. I'll tell you in just a second here. All right, the E-point. What's so special about? They're called exclusive points. But E-points, what are they used for? What's the purpose of them? Why are you getting excited, Mr. Rodney Berger, about the accumulation of E-points? You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? E-points will allow you in the system, in our ecosystem, it'll allow you to purchase cash gold. And cash gold can be used to purchase packages within our system, ecosystem, in your back office. What else will it let you do? It'll allow you to purchase our K1 phone, the world's only phone that's secure, the most secure phone in the world because of our blockchain technology. Or you can use the E-points to get a laptop. Whew. All right, you guys remember the day, and let me show you this real quick here. And we have a K merchant system, which is the point of sale system that businesses can utilize instead of using the credit card system. You can use this system where you can accept cryptocurrency as payment. You can accept, currently you can accept Bitcoin and Ethereum, and eventually in the near future, you'll be able to accept our KBC coin as a method of payment. And it's a whole lot cheaper than the credit card system that most companies have. And E-points will eventually be a part of the K merchant system, which will allow you to be able to pay your bill, whoever who accepts K merchant. You'll be able to either order dinner, pay for your bill, buy your groceries with your E-point. Can you get a hold of that, guys? That is big. That is powerful. Whew. And you'll be able to move it to your Carabit to purchase the KBC or any other cryptocurrency that's available in our Carabit system. And then you can acquire the KBC coin. Right now in the news, just recently, our coin was listed as number 2, as the fastest growing cryptocurrency in 2020. Bitcoin was number 1, we were number 2. What's that tell you about us, ladies and gentlemen? And we believe, because we are linked to gold, Bitcoin's not backed by anything, but we are linked to gold. I believe, this is just my opinion, guys, that KBC coin is going to skyrocket way over Bitcoin someday soon. We don't know when, we can't predict that, and we're not allowed to, but I believe it's going to supersede Bitcoin because people are going to truly see the value of it because of our ecosystem and our K merchant. Man, it's huge, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it's kind of a lot to wrap your brain around. Just Take the bits and pieces that you can understand and just trust the process. Remember, you're going to acquire KBC and other cryptocurrencies from your profit, not your pocket. Can I say that again? I think that's cool. Whoever wrote that, I think Mr. Dalco wrote that. I'll give him credit. I like to give him credit. Anyway, if he didn't do it, I'm sorry, whoever gave it. But listen, remember, you can acquire KBC and other cryptocurrency from your profit, not your pocket. Can you tell me hallelujah for that? Woo! I'm sorry. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. And this is an example of somebody's Carrot exchange account. I don't know who that is, so don't ask me. We're not going to talk to them because I don't know who that is, but it is an actual real Carrot account. And they have, let's see, what's it say? I can't read it on the little screen. It says 583,400 KBC coins, and the current value at the time was 4,667 US dollars. Say, wow. Can you guys type in the chat? Wow. Okay. And it's highlighted right there, that KBC. And if our, not if, see, why do we say if? When our KBC is 50 cents, that 583,400 KBC coins will be a value of $291,700. Please type in the chat box or on the comments on Facebook Live. Wow, please. Okay, keep. We got. That's at 50 cents. Well, let's say when it goes to $1, the sign for when in sign language, in case you already know. When it goes to $1, it's $586,000 and 340. I'm sorry, $586,340. I didn't say that right. I'm stumbling with these big numbers, man. It's going to get bigger in a second. $586,000. Can I have another wow, please, guys? Let's talk to me, man. Are you hearing me? Wow. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me? Okay. Woo. All right. Let's say when it goes to $10, it will be 5.863. I'm sorry, $5,863. I'm staying calm. If I get any more excited, I might explode on you guys. We have a mess to clean up, and I don't want to do that. So we're talking to $5 million, 5.8 million. All right. Can you still hear me? I know I'm getting quiet, but I got to stay calm because it's about to get worse here in a good way. And when it goes to $100, I need a drink before I say this. When it goes to $100, you're talking about $58,634,000. Please give me a wow and a wow in the chat box, please, or in the comment. That's ridiculous. Man. And last but not least, now where's Bitcoin today? It's gone up to over $20,000 at one point, and it's been hanging around $9,000 to $10,000 a coin. But let's say our coin, the KBC, goes to $1,000 per coin. That's $586 million. So you're talking about slightly over $500 million. How many of you have been declaring for years that you are a multimillionaire? And no matter how much money is in your bank, you may have 50 cents in your bank, but you've been driving in your car to work back and forth. You've been declaring, I am a multimillionaire. I am blessed to be a blessing. I'm a multi-billionaire. And then when you look at these numbers, that's the possible potential that we have with our KBC coin. Can you guys give me a double whammy wow on that, please? Wow and wow. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Whew. Here's an example of you right now, if this was you. Or not, I should say, when this is you. Yeah, we really say that F word a lot, don't we? When this is you, you get a number 7 VIP package, all right? Watch this. This is amazing. Your first generation Sally, I'm making up names now. Sally decided to get the gold package, which was number 5, right? And Jack, he decided to get the VIP as well. All right. And then those two sponsored to Mario, Margaret, John, and Nancy. And they get the, what's that, a bronze? Yeah, they get the bronze, the VIP, the gold, and the silver package. All right. Then those 2 and 2 sign up another 2. And you see how the duplication of 2 is starting here. And they get the various packages. And the letters are getting smaller. So my eyesight is not reading it too. Oh, it's bronze, silver, gold, gold, bronze, I don't know what that one is. Oh, VIP, I'm sorry, VIP, silver, and VIP. All right, so anyway, they got various packages, all right? Just in this group alone, your total E point will be 12,180, okay? Your total gold is 5.5 grams for free. Can anybody please type in the chat box, free, F-R-E-E, 5.5 grams of gold for free. And your total commissions out of the whole system, and that's only 3 generations for you, is 1,360 euro. Now, how much is that in US dollars? Let's give you a quick number while we're sitting together. You can always use xe.com, and I'm going to go to xe.com. I'm going to tell you the approximate US dollar that is, and we're looking at 1,360, and that comes out to 1,475 US dollars. And what did you have to do? Nothing. Your team grew. They duplicated what you were doing, and that's a system of duplication. That's where you make money while you sleep. Whew. Okay, I'm calm now. All right. I'm passionate about this, man. I've been in this almost 6 years, and it has changed my life entirely. I'm so excited about sharing this with you, every one of you tonight. So here are 3 simple steps. Type in the chat box, 3 simple steps. I want to make sure you're with me. 3 simple steps. Step number 1, you set up how to set up your business. You register for your free gold savings account. Your free gold savings account. There's no cost involved. There's no financial obligation. It's free. Okay? It's free to join and open your free gold savings account. There's no monthly fees. There's no got you. Nothing like that. Okay? I learned that from Mr. Beth. We got no got yous here. I learned that from him. So there's no got you. All right? It's a free account. However, if you want to set up your business properly, this is what you want to do. Upload your KYC, which means know your customer. It's a proof of who you are, your ID, and your address, because they're shipping gold to you. They want to make sure it's going to the right address. So they want to make sure you are not a liar or impersonator or a con. They want to make sure you are who you say you are with a proof of ID and your address proof, okay? And number 3 is set up your CarePay, which cannot be set up until your KYC is approved anyway. And that's how the cash gold gets utilized in the system, in the ecosystem. You've heard of PayPal, right? Well, Cash Gold is our payment system in the CarePay system. You can use it to pay somebody in gold to each other, wallet to wallet. You can use it to purchase packages in our system, which is the recommended way to do it anyway, to build volume in your ecosystem and your family. And then that's CarePay, and then D, use the Cash Gold to purchase the business multi-pack. All right. Number 2 is set up the automatic exchange. Again, the weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, you set it, forget it, and go back and increase it. All right, it's not mandatory, but if you want the system to work for you, it is suggested that you do it, but it's up to you. We can't tell you what to do. We're not your boss, all right? But if you want to benefit on how the system works, it's a saving program. You're not spending money on lotion, potion, makeup. Not that those things are bad, but would you rather have a garage full of stuff or a garage full of gold? So anyway, Setting up auto exchange is setting up your wealth system by saving in gold. Okay. And then number 3, you invite others. I did a live stream, I think it was yesterday. It's in our nature to refer people to something. We do it all the time. How many of you this week refer somebody to a favorite restaurant or to a Netflix show? You know, I finished watching Lock and Key. It was all right, and there's all, you know, you're overwhelmed with stuff on Netflix, but you know, everybody's talking about that one show when Tyler Perry's show came out, Fall from Grace. He had a breaking record. Why was that? Because everybody was talking about it. I got a message from somebody that said, "You gotta watch this movie." It's in our nature to refer people. How many of you refer people to your favorite restaurant? Oh, they got the best pie over here. They got the best pizza over there. Oh, this place has got Fuddruckers, got the best burgers. Fuddruckers has the best burgers. You know, you get my point, right? But do they pay you for referring them? When you watch that show on Netflix or that movie, you don't get paid for referring those people. That sucks, because you'd be making a lot of money if you got paid every time you refer somebody to something, right? Care Barter pays you for referring people when they duplicate the system like you do, when you duplicate your effort and they do the same thing, step 1 and 2 and 3, you get paid. Isn't that incredible or what? Tell me. Come on now, say yes to me. That's incredible. Come on now. I wanted to say that because it's in our nature to invite people. It's in our nature to love people. When we were children, we had no shame of walking up to people. Then because of our teachings and growing up and stuff, we become shy, and you know, everybody's different, but we don't want to approach people because of fear of rejection. But when you're a child, you don't care. But let's get that child back in us to do this, because it's simple to do. All you have to do is invite somebody to this system. You don't have to understand everything. You don't have to know all this stuff. You just simply invite them. Hey man, I heard about this wealth system. It's amazing. Check it out, man. Here's the game plan. After getting your multi-pack, your goal is to acquire assets, gold and or the KBC, as much as you can monthly. And number 3, relaunch and sponsoring 5 to 10 new affiliates over the next 30 days. 5 to 10 new people. Or number 4, create or start a new list and take or retake the 5 and 5 training. Number 5, help your team to do the same. Number 6, repeat and duplicate, and then take inventory of your team. Now, this is a lot to remember, but listen, everything that you need is on our website, wealthbuildersworldwide.net, or the shortcut is mywbw.net. Please, somebody type that in the chat box for me. mywbw.net is our training website. All the tools on there for free. We do offer, if you want to get your own personalized capture pages, they're all on there as well. There's 2 different styles, a standard and a premium, that can help you launch your business. It's a one-time cost forever. That's on there, and there's all the tools on there, the training. We have all kinds, like the whole detailed multi-pack training is on there. It's there for you because we want to help you to succeed. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And we have these presentations every day, 6 days a week, 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. every day to help you to invite people to share the good news of Care Barter. Now, as your team purchases gold and accumulates gold, Care Barter rewards you with long-term incentives. For example, they don't have the bag anymore, but there's a new replacement coming out. But those different levels of incentives here, and you can earn them all. It's not you only get to pick one or the other. You earn all of these. Can you please type in the chat box? All. Please, ALL. You can earn all of these prizes as your team accumulates gold, and there's requirements that's needed. But every time, even a 1/10 of a gram of cash gold is purchased, that's added to the total amount of gold in your downline. You can. I'm looking for my goal is to get that Rolex watch this year. I'm getting close to the second prize there, but you have a choice. You want the prize, or you can get the cash value in gold. I want to get gold for each one of those. Until the Rolex watch, I want the watch, baby. And then when the cars come along, I want the cars. And of course, I want that $1 million house anywhere in the world. How does Cape Town, South Africa sound, guys? I think I want my house on a cliff by the ocean. I think it'd be cool to have my house built in Cape Town, right where the two oceans meet. I hear that's phenomenal. I never heard about that until this past year, about when the two oceans meet, there's a line because the oceans don't mix. How awesome is that? And I hear it makes a powerful roaring sound when the two oceans collide together. I want my house near that because I think that's incredible. I've seen pictures, but my business partner, Isaac Matias, down in South Africa, he said it's amazing. So you can have your house anywhere in the world. You get to pick where you want it, baby. Ooh, baby. Yes, yeah. And I'm genuinely, I'm not hyping this up, guys. I am genuinely excited about what we have our hands on. When I was in my first year in Care Bars back in 2014, going into 2015, when I realized we have a multi-million-dollar business in our hand. And you don't have to worry about coverage of overhead costs and nothing. Here's the Care Bars advantages. Number one, Care Bars International is a 9-year-old company. We weren't just born yesterday, okay? We've been around for a while. We're operating in over 140 plus countries. Our product is delivered directly to your door by FedEx. FedEx has moved into our headquarters, and that's the only company that we really deal with, because there might be exceptions in some countries, but for the most part, it's FedEx, because we have the most secure delivery system when it comes to FedEx, because we have to have a sign at the door and everything. So it's a very secure system to make sure that gold gets to your door, into your hand. Whew. Number four, all commissions are paid weekly. If you're in the dual system, no. When you're in the dual system, you get paid weekly. And let me show you you get paid on a MasterCard that looks like this. You can write the number down all you want. It's an old card, so go ahead and write it down. I'm just playing with y'all. Because it's a Saturday Night Live, baby. All right, so listen. They pay you on this MasterCard. My sponsor, his looks a little different than this. This is an older card anyway. He was able to go into a car dealership, look at a car that he wanted, swipe, and he paid that car off in one swipe. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's your potential. Here's what I love about our leadership. If they can do it, I can do it. You can do this. It's not hard. This is how we get paid, by the way. I'm just letting you know. My goodness. Can I be excited? Come on, guys. This is amazing what we have our hands on. And we're almost hitting the 900,000 affiliates and customers on our team. We have over 800,000 people. What's that tell you? That's credibility right there. It's not like there's only 5,000 people. Or it's not only 200 people. You know, that would be a different story. Almost 1 million people are in this business, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 1 million. Think about that. And we're over 140 plus countries. So if you're from another country or where you're from, if you have family still there that are in our list of open countries, you can change their lives. It's just not in the comfort of your neighborhood. We have the impact to change the world. Do you hear me? We can change the world. How many of you ever desire to be missionaries? We are Care Bars missionaries right here now. We can change the world by getting gold into the hands of everyone. We have a complete support system and it's no cost to register. No mandatory fees or expenses. And we have a 24/7 multi-million-dollar software, your back office, that operates worldwide at no cost. I used to do software support, and I used to build, I didn't build it, we would purchase a support system for my job when I was in IT. It was a lot of work, guys, to get that thing set up and programmed that it would meet the needs of our users and the company to make sure whatever needs they had, they could actually pick the right options. And it was a lot. Can you imagine having a software system that is going to supply the support for 800,000 to 1 million people. That is incredible. That is incredible. It's huge, ladies and gentlemen, what Karatbar is doing for you. And the product, ladies and gentlemen, is 24 karat, 999.9 pure gold. And it has the LBMA certification on it, London Bullion Market Association. Bam! And it's physical gold. You can have it stored for free. There's no monthly fees or anything to keep it stored. Or you can have it shipped, or you can have it save as much as you can and have it. Let's say you save an ounce of gold, you can have that 1 ounce shipped to save on shipping costs. You know, you can be smart about it. You don't have to have every time you get 1 gram, have it shipped. That's crazy, especially with FedEx. You know, you can save as much as you want, then have it shipped at one time. That's how powerful this is, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. It's amazing. Our payment, I already showed you the card, our payment. It's already got excited about the card. This is our payment system right here. We get paid in cash on here in euros. This card can be used anywhere in the world. All you have to do is go up to your local country's ATM, swipe. You don't have to go to exchanges anymore. Why? They charge you extra anyway, just to exchange your money into their currency. Just go to the ATM, hello, and withdraw out of the ATM, and you're good to go. I know that sounds wild, but isn't that crazy? And then we get paid in gold as well. You know, Karatbar, if you get paid in cash and in gold. We have a complete wealth building system, ladies and gentlemen, and you are in the right place at the right time. This was a divine appointment. For those of you who are our guests for the first time, you've been praying for a financial breakthrough. And this is, and I believe and pray that this is an answer to your prayer that you've been praying for. Just open your eyes and see what you have in front of you. Gold is God's money. And that's the exciting part about it. It's not something that man made. It's God's money, ladies and gentlemen. And I pray that this was an answer to your prayer to get started. And then maybe if you weren't praying about it, and you just stumbled into your lap, somebody shared this. And I believe that was a divine appointment that somebody shared this with you. The first thing first, we got the worldwide market. We have we got 7 billion people to talk to. So you can never say, I don't have anybody to talk to. You got 7 billion people, 96.8 and breathing. You know, if they're breathing, you can talk to them. And we have unique product. You know, we got the world's #1 secure phone and laptop with the blockchain, and we got gold. We got gold products. We have specialty gold. We didn't even cover that. We actually got specialty cards that you can get. You can get branding cards. You know, I made one. It's got the I love you stamp on it from sign language. You know, you can have branding cards made. One of my favorites is the US card with the Statue of Liberty and the eagle on the back. You know, or somebody blessed me, I'm not going to mention your name, you know who you are. A couple of years ago, they blessed me with a 10th of a gram happy birthday card. So we have various products, not just one standard thing. You can create your own branding cards. You can actually make your own commission on making branding cards, affiliate branding cards. There's all kinds of options that's available in your back office. It's incredible what you can do with our products. We have a substantial, I can't even say the word, substantial compensation system. I showed you only a part of it. And we have a high potential for a part-time income. Customer support is available by phone and email. And there's even a support button on your, we have Karatbar's account, the Karat Pay, and the Karat Bit. Karat Gold is attached to your Karatbar's account. And there's support button on all those websites. So if you need support, all you have to do is click the button, get the details that you need, and you'll get the help. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the goal is to give people across the world a safe platform and method to transfer from currency into gold bullion 1 gram at a time or more. So this is wrapping up the presentation here. There are 3 types of people that's on the presentation with us tonight, or if you're watching the replay of the presentation. Number 1, you said, you got me at gold. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get started. Get back to the person who invited you to the presentation. Let them know you're ready to open your free gold savings account. All right. Then you got number 2. I'm excited, but I got some questions. Questions are good. Questions are okay. This is a totally new revolutionary system that not everybody knows about. But a day coming where Care will be a household name like Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, et cetera, et cetera. Care will be a household name. So you're excited, you got some questions, that's okay. Get back to the person who invited you. They will connect you with their expert or the upline that will help get those questions answered. All right, so no question is a stupid question. We're here to help you to understand. So, and if you don't have a lot of questions and you're ready to take that leap of faith and get started, all right, and then you can get your questions answered later. But get back to the person who shared this with you, and they'll be happy to get those questions answered. And number 3, you may be saying, hold up, time out. This is not for me. Ladies and gentlemen, the business part of it is all optional. It's a free account. Register for your free gold savings account. Just start acquiring gold for yourself. But can I tell you something? You won't be able to keep your mouth closed. I've known people that started with a free account, they were just going to save in gold. All of a sudden they'll tell somebody and they're realizing they're telling people about it because they're excited. But you may say that it's not for you. Okay, it's not for everybody, and that's okay. We're just honored that you given us the presence of you presented us your presence with us tonight. So we're honored that we were able to share this with you. And maybe later down the road you might be ready. But again, stay in touch with the person who invited you to this presentation, all right? So we appreciate your time this evening. We really, really do. It was an honor that I got to serve you in presenting this important, life-changing information. Again, get back to the person who shared this with you. Register for your free account now. It's free. There could be no got you, nothing like that, man. And visit our webinars, live meetings, and conferences. We have team pages on mywbw.net, wealthbuildersworldwide.info. That's all there for you. And then stay plugged in. Wealth Builders Worldwide, we have something for you every day of the week. So you can't say you don't know something. We provide a platform where you can ask questions, and we can provide your sponsorship will help you. We're here for you. And if your sponsor is not reachable because they're doing something, you have a whole team here that's here to help you. Okay? You're not by yourself, but you're in business for yourself. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for you. And get back to that person. Be ready for this, guys. This time. This is our time, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2020, a new decade. It is our time. It's time for you to get your financial blessing and to get your wealth for generations to come. Be that grandparent. That generation from now will have that picture of you on their fireplace, on top of the fireplace. They're going to remember you because you took a step of faith in starting and with joining us in Care Board. So again, it was my honor to present this presentation tonight. Ms. Glassby, is there anybody else online that could get on with us this evening? And Mr. Dalco or Mr. Beth? Okay, I think we'll go ahead and end it. Thank you everyone again for joining us. I'll stop the Facebook Live. You guys have a wonderful evening. God bless you. You are loved and blessed and appreciated. Have a great night.